Most magnificent getaways. National Geographic is out with a new coffee table book of journeys of a lifetime filled with beautiful, stunning photos of 500 of the world's greatest trips. Joining us now with his top 5 fun, easy, and affordable vacations for your family is a man who's been all around the world. This is so much fun. I could talk to him for, I don't know, hours and hours and hours. National Geographic Travelers Magazine Editor-in-Chief Keith Bellis. Keith, thanks for coming, first of all. Welcome.
My pleasure.
To the show. And this is the book. But how did you pick the top trips?
Well, first of all, we're the National Geographic, so all we do is go all over the world looking for great places. And the thing is, we all have lists, and we want to pick the very best, and that's what this book is.
And when you travel, you do have a list, and you kind of like to hear other people's lists of what they've enjoyed.
I love it.
Yours is fascinating, so let's start with the top 5 trips. You started with one here in America. You actually picked Washington, D.C. Well, great, clean city.
And it's ground zero for families. It is probably America's greatest family amusement park. I mean, you've got the Capitol building,
yep.
2 miles of walking, incredible mall. It is absolutely spectacular.
And you've got museums that target just about every interest that you could possibly have are all right there in one town.
Absolutely. You can get lost in the Smithsonian, even if you just did the Smithsonian Museum alone.
That's true. Okay, the next one, let's get to a city I've been to but never been here. You included in your trips abroad the underground city of Montreal. Now, I've been there a million times. Tell me about the underground city, because I didn't even know about it.
Well, I admit that I am from Montreal, so, but it is an incredible place because it's sort of the precursor of the internet. This is where you can shop. You don't have to park. 120 entrances, 20 miles of shopping. Think of that, 20 miles of shopping. And then you go above ground and you have the best food in North America.
It's true. It's a great food city. It's a great destination. Now that you've told me about the underground, I like it even more. Even in cold winters, you can be in and you don't have to worry about it. All right, now, beautiful landscapes. You picked a place. I actually started first grade here, the Scottish Highlands.
It is a magical place. It's sort of lost in time a little bit because people don't think of Scotland. They think of Ireland, but Scotland, the Highlands, it's the malt whiskey. If you go up to the northeast of Scotland, this is where Macbeth was set. You take the La Couche to Kyle train. This is really magic on the move when you do that.
And when you get to places like this, it's surprisingly affordable to be able to wander some of these locations.
It is when you get there, and I think Scotland's a very good example. I mean, just go and walk the moors. Take a climb up Ben Nevis, which is the tallest peak in the country.
It's true, because it's gorgeous even in bad weather. Now, I don't want to run out of time without it. We talk about the Smoky Mountains as well.
Yes, Smoky Mountains. This is probably one of the most traveled national parks in America. It's 1,500 species, rare species, 800 miles of hiking trails. This is really the great national park experience.
And your camera phone can have pictures like this in it when you come back from a trip like that. Now, the other one you picked, the backwaters of India, you tell me the name, because if I try to do this, it's not going to come out right. Kerala? Kerala.
Take a snake boat down Kerala. It's 600 miles of backwater past the places where the pearl divers live. You see women with red saris, rice paddies. It is magical.
A marvelous trip. Journeys of a lifetime. National Geographic, 500 of the world's greatest trip. Not only a good coffee table book, but you're an amazing resource. Let's spend hours talking about trips. Keith, thank you so much.
Come back, I'll book your trip next time.
All right, deal. Coming up next.